Chris, thank you so much. Do appreciate that and all the hard work there for those folks out there helping us get ready. It's 7:05 right now, and folks across the state being urged to prepare ahead of the storm for the weekend. We could see snow, ice, freezing rain, and bitter cold temperatures. But we don't want you to panic, right? When we go into code red weather alerts especially, we want to make sure you are aware and prepared.
That's why we're speaking with our friends over at the Tennessee Emergency Management Agency about what you can do to stay safe and stay ready. This morning we're joined by the director there, Patrick Sheehan, who is on the line here with us. Thank you so much, Director, for joining us here this morning. For people who are just waking up, what are the biggest things they need to know as they try to get prepared?
Well, the first thing is we know for sure that we've had a great forecast. We knew that we were going to have winter weather this week. And as you guys know, the amounts of snowfall has changed drastically over the course of the week. But I think we have the entire day to prepare before the weather reaches Tennessee. And we expect that just about every bit of our 95 counties will be impacted by this weather. So they have the time to prepare today. You can get your cars ready. I love the bit just before this interview where they were talking about the things that you can do, the importance of carbon monoxide alarms. You have the ability to prepare today. You have the time to get your last groceries, to make sure that your shovels are ready to go and that you have some aggregate to prevent slipping. And try to do your errands today. It's going to be very difficult and perhaps dangerous to try to do them over the weekend and into next week.
And Director Sheehan, we know you have some experience with storms like this. How prepared do you feel coming into this kind of winter weather?
This kind of weather is unpredictable. So the amount of icing that we're seeing is a big concern for emergency managers and our electric companies, the EMCs, the co-ops that are out there trying to do the things to make sure that they're pre-positioning assets. And I think we're all watching that. I'm going to have a meeting later today with both TVA and the Tennessee Electric Cooperative Association to talk about making sure that we can be incredibly responsive to any problem areas they're seeing as they try to keep power on for people.
Yeah, we know that was a big issue a couple of years ago where we had the rolling blackouts in certain parts of the state. No word about anything like that happening this year. Is that correct, Director?
Yeah, so we've had conversations around capacity, and everyone seems that the mitigating measures they've taken in the intervening years, that they seem readier and confident that they're going to be able to respond to this and keep power to people.
All right, I know they always, will tell folks to try to lower the thermostat where you can to help reduce the overall load. We were talking earlier this morning, I think the recommendation is to try to keep your thermostat around 68. How much does that actually help? I mean, I know one person might think, well, I can't handle 68. That's too cold for me.
Yeah.
Right, but if you get enough people on board who will take those measures, how much does that help?
I think every little bit helps when it comes to capacity like that. And, you can always wear warmer clothing when you're in your house. A lot of times I'm guilty of this. I'm wandering around in gym shorts and a T-shirt when I'm in the house. Putting on a hoodie or wearing something a little warmer can help and shade that difference. And being mindful and respectful that systems are going to be taxed, I think is important in this kind of trying season.
All right. Director Patrick Sheehan there with the Tennessee Emergency Management Agency. Get a little rest, sir. We got a couple of busy days ahead of you. Thank you so much for waking up with us.
It will be. Thank you.